and welcome back to Tales of Symphonia. We're going to plot right away with Rodyle, the crocodile.
I can't take his name seriously because every time I hear it, I feel like it's a Pokemon, even though I know it's not a Pokemon.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you're not going to be hearing his name for too much longer.
Like, I don't know. I just hear the name Rodyle, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's a Gen 3.
I don't think Gen 3. I think Gen Black and White, because that does sound like a Black and White Pokemon name, but I can't remember what one it is.
I mean, I don't know the gens at all, but just hearing the name Rodyle, I can't take it
I
serious.
kind of understand where you're coming from. I just can't remember where it is now. Oh yeah, by the way, Rodyle's a total douche. He's kind of flooding the complex to kill everyone.
How could you do
Wow.
that?
So he can't turn them into
Damn you.
oh, excuse me. He can't turn them into whatever. So he's just gonna kill them.
Basically, he knows that he's boned because we're here. So he's like, well, in one last act of, hey, how about I just piss you off? I'm killing everyone.
Stop the water now!
Oh boy.
It's too late.
Also because eventually it'll rise high enough and kill us too. So that's the other half of it.
I know why you've come.
To make it a timed fight.
Yeah, no, actually. Oddly enough, there is no time fights in this game, if I'm remembering correctly.
Really? Wow.
I know, right?
I
There's
figure it's at least there is at least one in an RPG.
most of the. I mean, yeah, I don't think there was any in Golden Sun either. But that one I might be more willing to forgive since that's a Game Boy.
You're gonna kill all those
Game Boy
people for
Advance one?
grants just to stop
I also
Yeah.
don't. I also the people that made Golden Sun are also the people that made Shining Force or Shining in the Darkness, those types of games for the Genesis. So I'm not entirely positive they did those in those either. It just may not be their MO.
Were those the ones that used solar power on the Game
No,
Boy?
no, that was Boktai.
Because I know that was, I remember seeing a long time ago on G4, XPlay reviewed something that said, hey, you actually have to go outside and get sun to do this because it gives you powers or something.
And that's why I'm kind of trying to figure out how I'd record Boktai for the channel. Because I actually really like those games. And I own 2 of the 3 because the third one was never released in America, unfortunately.
Yeah, I wonder why. I think it's just localization.
I don't think the first 2 sold really well because, as you said, it was a weird
Yeah.
concept.
It'd be too risky to bring it to the States for a third one.
I don't get why though. I mean, I think you're right, but at the same time,
Because I guess if they lose any money, they're still losing money and they don't want to risk that.
yeah, and it is Konami. So even though it had who's the Metal Gear Solid
Oh,
guy
well,
again?
it's Konami, so it's never gonna. They're focused on like pachinko machines.
Yeah, that's true. No, this was back for when it was the Game Boy Advance though, and they actually cared about sales or game. You know what I mean? Games.
Yeah,
I know the guy that did Metal Gear Solid, but I'm blanking on his name. What's his name again?
Hideo Kojima.
Thank you. He also did the Boktai series, like was made by his team. So.
Well, we all know what happened to him, so at least he's off on he's in his own studio and everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's off in Better Worlds now. Like I was really surprised. Konami actually released an actual game this year. Did you know that?
Yeah, everybody loves him. He's like, when everybody heard that Konami was bullying him, everyone was like, oh, you better not mess with Konami. And then even, what's his name? I think Jeff whatever from Game of the Year Awards is his best friend.
That's right. I remember that. Yeah, like
Cried when he cried when he came to the awards and everybody went nuts.
Yeah, because he wasn't actually allowed to go the previous year, was he?
Yeah, Konami, because he was in the process of being terminated.
Yeah.
Let him go.
That's right. I remember that now. I forgot about that until you mentioned it. Yeah.
Yeah, now he's. I mean, it's whatever he's working on right now looks really weird, but it should be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Even though it's not Metal Gear Solid.
Right. I'd be interested. I do honestly want to pick up Konami's newest game, but at the same time, I don't know if I do because then I'd be giving Konami money.
What game did they release recently?
They released a Bomberman game actually. For the
Really?
Switch.
Well, how well is it doing?
How well is it doing?
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, it actually got good reviews. Let me check. Hold on.
Understood.
But I'm almost positive Super Bomberman R. That's what it was. On the other hand, though, people are still pissed about Bomberman and Konami because Konami killed Hudson Soft, who originally made Bomberman.
Yeah.
It looks like, let's see, a 62 out of 100, which isn't awful, although people are going to say it's awful.
It's
I'd
like
say-
slightly above average, but
Yeah.
most people say if a game reaches that, it's still not a good game because it could have done much better.
I'd be willing. I'm willing to play games that are about 50 and above. I'm even willing to go a little bit. Like, I think the Bureau XCOM Declassified got an awful rating, if I remember correctly, and I actually enjoyed that.
What are the fan reviews for Bomberman then? Because there's plenty of games on Steam that like Metacritic is like, oh, it's a 60 or it's a 70, it's subpar. But everyone else is like, no, this is a cult hit. It's the greatest ever, whatever.
I'd have to check. I'm curious because, yeah, I was gonna say some people gave the Bureau XCOM Declassified a really bad review, but I didn't hate it that much. Like, I think the main problem with that one was. Oh, by the way, here's where he gets the water coming up to us. I think the main problem with the Bureau was that it wasn't XCOM. It was a first-person shooter.
Yeah, with just the XCOM universe,
Yeah.
kind of, sort of. It's XCOM.
Which-
I was so disappointed that the recent Humble Bundle wasn't PC because I was like, oh, I've been meaning to get XCOM 2, but it was for the PS4.
I know. I picked up the $20 bundle for when I eventually get a PS4, and it's like I have a Vita and a PlayStation 3, so it mostly was good. I actually have a PlayStation TV, and then it didn't work on the PlayStation TV, and I cried.
Yeah, hopefully you do get one eventually. It's gonna get pretty cheap as time goes on, really.
Yeah.
I forget how long it's been out, so
We'll
it's
take over
only
for
gonna
now.
matter
It's been a year, I
time.
think.
Yeah.
The rest of you, go and
The
escape through
PS4?
hatch over there.
The PS4 is $300 now. I think the base one. But at the same time, they did just release the Pro, and the Pro is the one that I supposedly you want now. I don't know.
Okay.
I have a PC, so I don't tend to.
Yeah, I
Worry
want
too much.
I want a PlayStation just so I can get Bloodborne, and that's about it.
Yeah, because there are some exclusives.
There's one exclusive that I'm interested in. One. Whereas, Nintendo's like, oh hey, look at all these exclusives. We can't stop them.
We've got to open that door.
Well, I guess they have some third parties.
Yeah. But meanwhile, plot's been going on. Sorry guys, we kind of got distracted because the boss fight was a little bit boring.
Move.
Wait, hold on. I can't
Oda did this on purpose.
remember.
They
Did
knew the water
Regal
was
show
coming and
yet
locked
that
it from the inside.
fighting with his feet wasn't the main way he fights?
Why would they do that?
I don't
If the door
think
opens
so.
this
Okay,
I know
I
area,
want-
he's
flood
remained
as well.
handcuffed the whole
And as
time.
you can
Okay,
see,
I
the
couldn't
seals
remember
are
because-
I think he
closed.
mentioned why,
There's
but
nowhere
that's
for
about
the
as
water
far as it
to
goes.
escape.
Okay, I couldn't remember because eventually we see just how strong he is with his hands,
Save us?
and it's like why Regal?
No!
I mean, right here
Do something.
he could have saved them. Nah, I can't use my hands,
anything
not
you
even
can
to
do?
save anybody. Nah,
Self-destruct system.
Well,
like
it's not even like he's killing innocent people, too. These are people that
Right.
are trying to
Open the door.
kill him that we're killing anyway.
The dome
right.
overhead.
No, this people were trying to save. So I mean, bye, Boda. Have fun.
Our goal was to modify.
Wait, is the water actually rising in the background? Wow.
In order to fire mana at the great.
I didn't notice that at the time. That's actually, I think it stopped.
Yeah, it probably only goes up for a certain amount, so you can't
Yeah.
just see the
Now
same
that we've
textile
finished reprogramming
Yeah.
the
text
control room,
bubble.
Our mission is complete.
Yeah,
we need you to get the message to Ewan that we have succeeded.
I mean, we're alive, so that won't be hard.
Open the door now!
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
We pray for your success in regenerating the world.
Sorry, Lloyd. I can't do that.
Please see to it that Rodyle has finally allowed her eternal sleep. For Ewan's sake as well.
And now you're gonna not see us die. Bye, Felicia.
Wouldn't it have been better to keep it open so they could watch them die?
I don't know. I mean, it would have been distracting hearing about.
Everyone, behind you.
Dog, what are you doing? This is why you don't eat human food. In about 10 seconds, by the way. Are you okay, though? You okay, dog? Yeah, you're
What
okay.
are those things?
They look like transport dragons. Their cages probably opened when the self-destruct
I mean, we
system was
fought
active.
these before, like a few
Look out.
episodes ago,
Here
so
they
we know
come.
what they are.
Damn it!
So we have to. Oh no, we're fighting them again. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
transport dragons. We're gonna fly out of here.
Nah, not cool. I mean, well, you'll see. I don't want to be
What are you-
spoilers.
We have to beat them up in order to tame them to fly out of here.
That'd be nice, but that would be. We could get rid of those stupid Riards and use dragons. That'd be the way.
They just. I don't know. They look so dumb. Yeah,
The dragons.
the ships that you fly around.
That's true too. Yeah.
I wasn't strong
I mean, I don't hate the design. I've seen much worse design for, you know, ships and stuff, but it's not, like, I guess... pardon me, sorry. I guess I wouldn't say it was, like, the top of my list for ships.
Yeah.
There's something I want to bring up, but we're about to go into more plots, so it's like, I better wait till the fight's over so we can commentate on that. This is a good... There we go.
Just as I expected.
So I'm a little surprised, because sometimes they'll do battle-specific quotes, but they didn't do a battle-specific quote here.
Really?
Nah. Just as I expected was not a battle-specific quote. Like, battle-specific quotes are particularly rare, but there are a few of them.
Mythos.
And then we have Genus toot his flute. To be fair, it is what saved them.
Was Mythos the Phoenix?
No, Mythos is not the Phoenix, but we're able to summon a summon spirit through a flute that Mythos gave us. I wonder who he could be.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no. This is where it's, I mean, like, it's hinted at earlier than this, but it gets hinted at more and more until it's like, yeah, if you figure it out. I don't want to spoil it yet. Unless we already did, but either way, even if I did do that, I don't want to spoil it yet.
Mythos, it's really you. But what was that attack just now? And how did you get a Reyard?
I'm sorry. I was worried about all of you and I just couldn't stay behind. So I asked the renegades to let me borrow a Reyard. But what was that powerful attack?
Also, how'd you know where the renegades were?
I don't know either. When I heard the flute, I tried my best to get inside.
Also, by the way,
so I just started blasting the dome with
he started, that was A, so and then he said, actually, I don't know either, so it was clever enough, but that summon spirit starts with an A.
Could it be?
There we go, Aska. So he almost outed himself there.
Why would a summon spirit?
What do you mean?
Do you think Genus called Aska when he played the flute?
Mythos' flute?
I wonder. We'll need to investigate.
To be fair, that is actually partially true as well, because we did need to find out the tune to play on that flute, so we could go ahead and actually get Aska to come to us. Because remember last, or maybe 2 episodes ago, we were trying to do that and it just didn't work.
So, Genus just kind of instantly knew?
Yeah, apparently. It's like, I know the right tune to play. So,
Not at all.
I'm so happy
You know.
we're friends.
Yes, me too.
but I mean, at least they're alive. We're gonna go save the world. I think that's some... what is it? The ego raptor thing that he used to do.
How did he break the flute?
Apparently just playing it once broke it.
I mean, like, did he sit on it, or I just... Oh, it's broken.
I'll go with he sat on it, just because it's like when the water's rising and you're surrounded by a bunch of dragons, you're not thinking, boy, I gotta put this flute back in just right. You're thinking, man, there's dragons. I don't want to be eaten right now. So, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for this case.
Oh, so was Chocolat in that human ranch when it was flooded?
Nope, that was not the human ranch. Good recalling, by the way. Chocolate, we'll see eventually. Not quite yet.
Just gonna say, I just want to ask her, how's things going ever since you said, I don't want to be free because I don't want to go with you guys because you watched my grandmother die.
Oh, it gets more ironic for that, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Irony. Also, apparently, Presea didn't know extras were made with humans. Not sure how. Why does Lloyd have to cheer up? Boo. Oh, well, I mean, that wasn't really your fault, Lloyd. I get what you're saying, but it's not like you... I get where he's coming from, though, because it's like... It feels like he could have done more, but he knows deep down that he knows that he could have done more. But at the end of the day, it's like people died because of this, and it's really not a good feeling.
I mean, I don't know why he's just now upset when, like, I don't know, there's been plenty of villages burned down. Like,
I've burned down 5 villages so far. What's next? An entire continent?
what village? Oh, well, it wasn't my fault. They shouldn't have been in the way.
Yeah.
But now he's suddenly like, oh, it's all my fault, even though it wasn't.
I think the only one he was really regretful about was the first one. I don't remember him being regretful after that.
I guess it desensitized them to the whole village burning thing.
Right.
Got like a taste for it.
Gotta burn them all.
Do you smell that party? That's a freshly burned village nearby. Gotta be at least 5 kilometers. 2.
Oh, but yeah. Did you know that Carnival is having to pay out a settlement at the moment? Like the cruise line?
Oh, what did they... I think I'd seen something about it. Why are they making a settlement or paying out?
Basically...
Oh, the phone calls, right?
Yeah. Apparently I was on the list, so I would go ahead and see if you were on the list too.
What's the payout?
$900, possibly.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's for if your name's on the list and however many times they called you, $300 a call, up to 3.
Oh my goodness!
So I'm really hoping for $900 so I can get that Blue Yeti upgrade.
Oh my goodness!
And as well as a Switch, I could have new stuff for us to record. I mean, you know, other new stuff as a new console.
Yeah.
I'll probably be recording Sonic Mania here soon as well. I just have to wait for the PC version to actually come out 2 weeks later. So I just have a box at the moment, and it makes me sad. Oh. How is Presea just like who, Mythos? Oh, alone? I don't know if I'd say alone. She has Regal. I mean, like... Have we gone over that Regal killed Presea's sister yet? I can't remember.
I think...
Okay.
I may have been in one of the conversations a long time ago.
Like, I can't... Like, I'm trying to remember, because it's like... Either it's happened and we've seen it, or it hasn't happened. I'm almost positive we've... Okay, I don't think... we found out Presea's sister was killed. By the way, sorry, that was slight spoilers. Regal killed Presea's sister, but you can probably guess why, because, you know, I mean, most of the time when one of these guys kills an individual, not a town, it's typically for one reason. So, you know.
Yeah.
I can't toot my flute no more.
I'm returning to all the temples.
No. This is just the Renegades, so...
Oh, I remember the first time we were here.
Yeah.
And we thought they were the villains, so we immediately fled.
Yeah. And now we've learned so much more since then. And now Ewan's acting cold to Lloyd. And I think it's Regal. Yeah, it's Regal. That's like, Lloyd, this is his way of grieving. Yeah. Ooh, here comes more plot exposition. Borrowed one of our It's an extra Riard. I wonder why. So yeah, as I said, they're pretty much just pulling out all the hints now, and it's like, if you can rub 1 + 1 together, it kind of starts to make sense.
Yeah.
course, I don't blame you. I don't blame any of the characters for this because they don't have the full story. But it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's the dramatic irony.
Yeah. It's like, I figured this out. But then again, this is my second time playing it, so I don't know if that's a big part of it too. Oh yeah, he's gonna go live with the dwarf. Forgot about that. And a robot.
The robot that talks in all caps.
Yes. I can't remember what... There's a voice that's... I don't remember. I think there's a voice in TF2 that sounds like they're talking in all caps, actually, and it's on the Alien Invasion maps. Which was an actual event, by the way.
Did they do the... I think I actually participated in that one.
Did you?
Yeah, I think so.
It was a few years ago. I mean, there was some rare...
It was on Halloween?
No, that wasn't Halloween. That was a separate event.
I may have seen footage of it then, rather than being in it. I just could have sworn I participated in that one.
You might. I mean, you still can, actually. You can still play the maps that were from that, so... That wasn't a one-and-done type of deal. Oh, man. Okay, sorry, guys. I did definitely spoil it earlier. Sorry, guys.
You could add like a squeaky toy sound effect in order to censor it out.
I'll have to remember. I hope I remember now. So hopefully I remember. Maybe if I just make a note for myself afterwards. So yeah, I think we're just gonna go talk to everybody. Nothing. Welcome back. Are you well? Do you have any injuries? So I've been listening to the podcast, Bad Catholic Dads. I actually enjoy it. I think you'd like it too.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm just in agreement.
No, that's right. I was just gonna say it's not like like how we're all bad because we're all sinners. Not like, ooh, we go ahead and play with condoms and all this other stuff. Yes.
So what does it primarily talk about then?
Video games, various things. Like I just started listening to them and they're like 30 episodes in, so I have to actually catch up. But they did a review for Dunkirk, and I found that it actually made me want to go see the movie because the ads for Dunkirk did the exact opposite.
Really?
So,
did they make it out to be like an action film?
I don't know. The way they talked about it made me interested. Like, they also talked... I think I told you this. Like, they talked about drinking with the saints, and that actually made me interested in the book, too. Like, I actually have it right here because I picked it up at my local Catholic bookstore, and, like, the only thing that I have to say that I'm disappointed, there's no St. Maximilian Kolbe. And it's like, come on, I wanted to drink with Maximilian Kolbe.
Oh, are these, like, saintly cocktails?
Cocktails that are at least somewhat in recognition of the saints. So it's something that typically ties in with it, like Our Lady of Carmel. It's a caramel cocktail.
Yeah, or like, I don't know. I'm guessing St. Francis of Assisi was like honey and stuff like that.
I'll have to check it. St. Michael. Oh, that's right.
Oh, what was St. Michael's?
St. Michael's is actually it's St. Michael's sword. It's 1/2 ounce Jim Beam Devil's Cut bourbon, 3/4 ounces blackberry brandy, 2 dashes orange bitters, and 1 cherry for garnish. And the reason they put in the blackberry brandy, do you know the story behind why blackberries don't taste as good after some... Oh, hold on. There's...
No, what's that?
Basically, I'll do this. Yeah, I'll do that real quick, then we can go back to... Basically, the rumor is that when... or not the rumor, but the story goes that when Michael threw the devil down to earth, he landed on a blackberry bush, spit on it, and that's why it's no longer good after a certain date.
I cursed this blackberry bush. Okay.
Pretty much. I mean, it's the devil. I mean, you know.
But it's just this fruit. I mean, did he do the same to figs? Because Jesus really didn't like figs in the Bible.
That's true. That's true. He didn't.
That's I don't know if you've ever seen the pictures of the people that will go to the Westboro Baptist Church rallies, but they'll hold up signs saying God hates figs instead, with like a Bible verse under it, and it's the one where Jesus curses the fig tree.
Right. To be fair, that would be pretty clever to do, honestly.
Besides, Rodyle is dead.
Oh, sorry, we heard Rodyle one more time. Rodyle. Rodyle.
Stupid. I don't need Rodyle.
I can't shake it now. My immediate thought is like,
I know. Hold on. We found out the Pope's evil again, by the way. Just so you know.
That That's enough.
I thought we already knew he was
I cannot
evil.
forgive
We
you for
found out.
killing
We found it out a
innocent
second
person.
time. Basically, like
They
this.
just reiterate,
Yeah, pretty much.
let you know he's still evil.
You're working with this
And he
guy?
hires ninjas.
Yeah. Yep. He
Soon,
does.
the king will die, and the Pope
I mean,
will take over.
It's only normal because it's Japan that you can have a storyline in which the Pope is evil and his
Yeah.
cardinals fight in battle armor and he hires
Right.
ninjas to do his bidding.
Yeah. Only in Japan, folks.
Are you all right, George?
George.
Yes, Master
George
Regal.
Bailey.
Thank you.
Oh,
My
I
name
gotta
is Regal Bryant.
rewatch that movie.
I was granted the title of Duke by His Highness, and also
Hold on
the
a second.
president of
I want to
Lisbon.
see if this is the episode where we find it out.
Although
I'm
it
not
seems
cutting
the
that.
chosen already knows
Like
it.
they'll find it out 10 minutes early. That's about it.
I saw you at one of the princess's birthday parties.
I think we did just find it out too.
Oh, yeah.
We'll find out.
I'd forgotten that this guy's actually a member of high society, too.
To be fair, Zealous is a pervert.
This is.
And Alicia's
I wasn't about to question why he was at a princess's birthday.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yep, it was this episode. I think we can. I think I'll keep that spoiler in just because it's only 10 minutes early.
Alicia.
Master, I'm so happy to see you again before I disappear.
I'm sorry.
To be fair, this is actually pretty heartfelt. I'm not gonna lie.
It's all right. It's not your fault.
Alicia, what do you mean?
Alicia and I were in love.
Then I, his servant, interfered and forced them apart.
Dang it, Alfred!
Alicia was handed over
Sorry.
to Varley.
George.
He wanted to use her in an X-Sphere experiment.
I know, for some reason this reminds me of the Wayans, and Regal's just this one brooding guy. Because it's like, I won't kill! No, wait! He won't kill! I won't use my hands! Where is he? Where's Varley?
The mine is yours. Now please, return Alicia to me.
Sure thing, bub. You can have her. I don't have any use for a failed piece of work like that anyway.
You get a quick guess as to why she's a failed piece. Yup.
Oh my goodness.
Yup.
What?
We're back to this. We're killing our loved ones
This
because
is Alicia.
people
She
are
wasn't coming
bad.
along with the X-Sphere experiment.
Yeah, that's.
Worked
As I said,
just
this is a
fine with
little
others
bit
in the
heartfelt,
family.
and I actually do happen to like Regal more after this part, because beforehand he was a blank slate. He actually starts to develop a little bit more character now.
Yeah. It's morbid. Hey, listen. Kill me.
I can't.
Right.
I could never kill you with my own hands.
It's because I love you that I want you to do it.
As I said, while this game has a lot of stupid stuff, sometimes it does have a lot of really good stuff. This is probably one of the. I mean, like, it's a morbid scene, but it's a heartfelt scene.
Yeah.
Also, I really wish we could have that outfit for Regal.
Master Regal killed me. in
Instead of the
order to
really
save
awkward
me.
crop top and
It was
it's-
the only way.
I
Like,
don't know why he wears it.
He does get some
Just
other
like
outfits later.
Marvel.
I don't think that's one of them, or at least I didn't find
I'm
it.
so glad I got to see you again in the end.
And I didn't get all the outfits, to be fair. Like, some of them require getting to level 80.
So please, Regal,
Some
stop
of them require
punishing
mastering
yourself.
cooking. And it's like, yeah.
Alicia.
I did a lot of extra stuff.
With
Not
his own
all
hands
of
now?
them. What was that?
Is he gonna start fighting with his own hands now?
Very
No,
soon.
no, he doesn't.
So please, don't leave me anything to
Because it sounds like she's saying, hey, stop beating yourself up. Use your hands, you dork. And he's like, okay.
That's pretty much what he's saying, but he's
I
it's
took the life of
you know
my
how it's
daughter.
like people take the Bible and misinterpret it.
The symbol of my
Here we are.
So what you're saying is, use my legs even harder now. Don't even use my hands. Right? That is not what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Please, Regal.
What's that?
So you're saying,
What's
I'm
that
not
you?
being
Go ahead. Sorry.
good.
I was gonna say, what's that you say, Jesus? Your body's a symbol. No, 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 no. That's not what I said. That's why I lost so many followers that day. What's that? You still say it's a symbol? Okay.
My mom turned into a
Look,
monster.
oh,
and struck her
the people
down.
that are walking away just don't understand that it's a symbol.
Suffered as well.
Exactly.
Your father did the same thing.
I'm not.
That's what I heard.
I do wanted to clarify. We're not
I don't
saying
know
that to
if
make
the
fun of
decisions
Protestants.
you
It's
or
just
my dad
kind
made
of.
were correct.
It's kind of
I don't
obvious,
think my
guys.
mom
That's what
would've
I guess I'm
wanted
trying
my
to
dad
say.
Punish himself and live the way you have.
So.
Is that true?
So what you're saying, Alicia,
Yes, it's
I need to be
just as
twice as
sad.
hard on myself now.
And kick even harder.
I don't want you to live like that.
will never use these hands as tools.
That's not what I said.
I swear that to you and to Lloyd.
Well, that just scared the shit
Once
out
we
of
have
me.
defeated those who use X-spheres to toy with people's
Sorry, I
lives,
noticed something out of the
shall
corner of my
remove
eye,
these
and apparently there's a spider crawling up right next to my face. Like, it's not on my face, but it's
Like coming
literally
down from a web.
going up the web.
Oh yeah, I've gotten ready to get into a shower once, and I saw something out of the corner of my eye. And it was a spider, like the really small ones that like coming down off a web.
Can't you stay like you are now?
I wish my cat was down here so she'd eat it. I won't kill spiders. At least it was kind enough to not be in my food. I'll give this. Can you go away,
I have
spider?
been really lazy cats that just look at things. So they'll see house centipedes, or actually we haven't had a house centipede yet with these new cats, but they'll just, if they see something, they'll just look at it instead of trying to kill it.
Right.
please set her free.
Yes.
Where'd the spider go?
Goodbye.
Where'd the spider go?
Thank you.
Bye, Alicia.
Presea.
Bye, Felicia.
Forgive Master Regal. Please.
Where'd the spider go? Like, I
How
looked
big
at
was
this. It was big enough.
Oh, like, it was one of the ones like if you could compare it to a coin, how big?
Like, I guess its body was not that big, but it's like, you know, it had really long legs.
I'm sorry I never said
The long legs.
until now.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you compare the whole thing, legs and all, how big do you think it would be if you compare it to a coin?
Confessed to killing
Probably as big as a quarter.
went to prison.
Oh yeah, you want to smash that thing? It's making my skin crawl already, and I'm not even there.
Yeah, I don't know where it went. That's the thing. Like, it was crawling up, and now it's disappeared, and it's like...
And agreed to do it.
Once when I was a kid, there
That's why
was a spider on my wall, like right over my sofa, so I threw something at it, and I think I kind of knocked it so that it fell behind the sofa, and I was worried for days that it was just gonna find me and kill me.
Oh gosh, as a kid, I can understand that entirely.
Toy with people's lives.
I don't know where it is now, and I don't... Yeah. Sorry.
Of course. We'll work together to
To be fair,
restore the giant...
Presea's acting like Chocolat here in a second, because
Okay
it's
with
like...
that, Presea?
Dude, he didn't want to kill her. He also... Oh wait, that'd be spoilers, never mind.
Okay. I'll try.
We'll get
not
to that part
think
later.
of you as my
But it's
enemy.
like, he didn't want to kill her. I mean, he loved her. He wanted to marry her. And it's like, Presea, why are you acting so Chocolat?
How dare you kill my monstrous
It
sister?
was Alicia's
That
That was
was-
trying to kill you, by the way.
Yeah, it's
I won't say a word about it anymore.
El Presidente.
El Presidente. Where does that come from, though? It seems like such an odd title.
Yeah, I guess company president would have been better, but here you go. I guess that's...
Making life magnificent from birth. Oh, it's too soon.
Yeah! Avenged. Avenged 7.
Yeah, you don't look too happy considering we just talked to your ghost sister who was murdered by your best friend.
Yeah.
Or not her best friend, but murdered by a party member.
Yeah, pretty much. Which is a shame, because it's like, I like both Presea and Regal. I don't need to have 3 melee in the party, though. So it's
Yeah,
like...
who else other than, I guess, Rain and Genus are ranged? Nobody else?
Not really.
I figured you want to keep it kind of balanced.
Zelos and Kratos, kind of. Colette, kind of. But not really. Like, she has a few far-reaching attacks, but not... Primarily,
not
she's...
nearly as many.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, that is a pretty bad ratio aspect, because it's like... I'm thinking of the first one, Tales of Fantasia, which I actually prefer, and probably will record at some point. And there was at least 3... I want to say 4, actually, because the Summoner actually did attack from a far range in that game. And Summoning wasn't as bullshit as it is here, so... But that'll do it for this episode. We'll catch you next time where more people die. Until then, Pax et Bonum.
Should have made it an obligatory Game of Thrones joke about everybody dying.